Hello, everyone. I'm Valerie Gilchrist, and this is Esther's Purpose with Valerie. Today, we're going to talk about how we deal with things that come into our life. You know, last week we were talking about building those rooms, and then we started talking about things that come into our rooms, and our rooms are really not a physical house, but the house of our hearts and in our minds. Well, what happens when things come in that we don't want to come in? What do we do about those things? Do we just accept them? Or do we have an actual response? So our response is very easy. Just like when we were children. When we were children, it was so easy for us to say no. We weren't worried about being politically correct. We weren't worried about being nice. We weren't even really being mean. We were just really, truly being who we were as children. Well, we need to go back to that childlike ability to say no. When something is happening that we don't like, someone is saying something to us we don't like, someone is doing something we don't like, we just need to be able to say no. So what's stopping us from saying no? Our inability to be authentic, that's what stops us from being no. We worry about so many other things. Who it was that said it, where it was when it happened, us being concerned about how the other person might feel when we say no about whatever the situation is. But let me tell you, in order to live a truly authentic life, you are going to have to get to the point where you can say no. No is the way that we set up boundaries. I've been talking about building a house. Well, boundaries are walls and doors. Well, we need to have walls and doors in our life. There are times when someone can knock and the answer is no. I'm sure everyone has had an opportunity where somebody knocked on the door. You either knew who it was or you peeked around the window and saw it and you just did not want to deal with that. So you never opened that door. Well, the way we don't open the door to our heart and mind when we are involved or talking with someone inside some type of relationship, whether it's work or friends or whatever, that door opens and closes with our yes and no. Yes opens the door, no closes the door. We've got to get used to our authority and our right to say no when something's happening and we don't like it. To say no to not accepting things that people try to bring to us. So the answer is always going to be, when it is something that is unacceptable to us, be just like that little child. Close that door and just say no. All right, that's what I have for you today. See you next week. What I'd like for you to do, which I always ask you to do, is I want you to like the video, share the video, please leave me a comment, and I'll see you next week. You all have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.